Every morning, you're handed a choice: repeat the same patterns as yesterday or rise with intention and build the kind of momentum that ordinary people never experience. There is one habit, simple but transformative, that separates winners from everyone else. And today you're going to own it. Every morning offers a fresh space to create the life you've been dreaming about, but most people treat that space like it's nothing special. They wake up reacting, rushing, and stumbling into the day without any sense of direction. Winners operate differently. They understand that the first moments of the day set the tone for everything that follows. That's why they start with clarity. Clarity is not a luxury, it's power. It's the foundation of confidence, momentum, and purpose. When you wake up and take control of your focus, before the world has a chance to pull you in 1,000 directions, you reclaim your mind. You decide what matters. You decide who you're going to be today. And that single choice separates the extraordinary from the average. Instead of reaching for a phone or letting noise steal their attention, winners sit with their thoughts. They breathe. They reflect. They ask powerful questions. What do I want to create today? What truly matters? What will move my life forward? That process of intentional thinking transforms the morning from a routine into a strategy. It sharpens your direction and anchors you to your goals. Once your mind knows where it's going, procrastination loses its grip. Doubt weakens. Distraction fades because you've already chosen your path for the day. This clarity doesn't require hours. It requires presence. Just a few quiet minutes can shift your mindset from aimless to unstoppable. And the more consistently you do it, the stronger the habit becomes. Your brain begins to expect purpose each morning. Suddenly, you're not drifting into the day, you're leading it. You show up with intention, and that intention fuels action. Most people want better results, but refuse to start their day with better choices. They hope their life will improve while repeating the same unfocused mornings that keep them stuck. Winners refuse to live like that. They know that when you own your morning, you own your life. Every goal becomes clearer. Every decision becomes simpler. Every day becomes an opportunity instead of an obstacle. That's the difference clarity makes. It's the invisible force that shapes every achievement, every breakthrough, and every step forward. And it all begins the moment you open your eyes. Most people wake up already in a state of chaos, dragging their tired body out of bed, moving slowly, thinking about everything that's wrong, and stepping into the day with zero energy or intention. But winners understand that how you feel determines how you perform, and how you perform determines the results you create. That's why they use their mornings to condition both their mind and body. Before anything else demands their attention, they don't start the day waiting to feel ready. They create the state that supports their goals, because they know nothing extraordinary comes from a weak mindset or low energy. The moment you wake up, your mind is open. It's flexible, it's impressionable, it's ready to be shaped. If you immediately feed it negativity, stress, or distraction, you sabotage the rest of your day. But if you take a few minutes to feed it strength, gratitude, intention, vision, you reshape your emotional chemistry. You put yourself into a state where confidence flows naturally. Gratitude ignites a sense of abundance. Deep breathing calms your nervous system. Affirmations redirect your self-belief. Visualizing your goals strengthens your focus. These small actions change the way you think and how you see yourself. And then comes the body. You don't need a full workout at sunrise. Just movement. Anything that gets your blood flowing and wakes up your system. Winners know that energy is built, not found. A few minutes of stretching, a short walk, push-ups, jumping jacks, anything that activates your physiology can shift you from sluggish to powerful. When your body becomes alert, your mind follows. Suddenly, solutions appear faster. Confidence rises. Creativity opens up. You become ready to handle challenges instead of being overwhelmed by them. Most people spend their mornings reacting to life. Winners create the internal environment that allows them to dominate life. They invest in themselves before giving a single ounce of energy to the world. This habit builds a mental and physical foundation that carries them through everything. The stress, the responsibilities, the unexpected hurdles. When you start your morning by conditioning yourself, you're not just preparing for the day, you're shaping your identity. You're telling your mind and body who's in charge. And every day you repeat that, you grow stronger, more disciplined, and more unstoppable. There's a short window every morning when your mind is focused, your willpower is at its highest, and the world hasn't started pulling you in every direction. Most people waste that window without even realizing its value. They fall into routine noise or distraction and then wonder why their goals feel distant or why their progress is slow. But winners operate differently. They understand that the early hours are sacred. They know that if they use that time to attack their most important goal, before anyone calls, before any problem shows up, before any demand drains their energy, they create momentum that carries them through the entire day. Taking action in the morning isn't just about productivity, it's about identity. When you complete a powerful task before the world wakes up, you send a message to yourself. I am someone who moves forward. I am someone who takes control. I am someone who builds momentum instead of waiting for it. That changes the way you walk, the way you speak, the way you make decisions. It strengthens your self-belief because you've already proven to yourself that you can create progress. And the action doesn't have to be huge. It only needs to matter. 1 page written, 10 minutes of studying a new skill, a key business task finished, a goal reviewed and advanced. These small, early victories compound over time, and eventually they become the difference between someone who achieves their dreams and someone who only talks about them. When you move early, you eliminate excuses. You beat procrastination before it even wakes up. You build a rhythm of progress while others are still warming up for the day. This habit also protects your priorities. Throughout the day, life will throw distractions, responsibilities, and unexpected events your way. If you wait until later, later never comes. But when you take action first thing in the morning, nothing can take that victory away from you. You start the day already ahead, already moving, already expanding your sense of what's possible. Winners don't wait for the world to give them time. They create time by acting when others won't. They use the quiet hours to build the life they want, while everyone else is still choosing comfort. That early action sets the tone, builds unstoppable confidence, and creates progress that compounds day after day. Taking control of the morning means taking control of your life.